Guys, take a look at this on the screen right now. Take a look at this on the screen right now. I want you to read this. Just take your time to read this, okay? So, if this is something that you're currently struggling with, don't worry. I'm about to share with you tips that can help you overcome such struggle because I used to be in that place. And currently, there's a lot of people, a whole lot of people that are still, in this place where they don't know whether to come out to show themselves to the world or to just keep hiding. They are struggling to overcome the fear. What is out there? If I come out there, if I put myself out there, what happens? What would people say? You need to come out of that space. You don't owe anybody anything, okay? Content creation is now a thing, a global thing. So nobody cares. Nobody, just have that mindset that nobody cares and you shouldn't care also. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to develop a creator's mindset to start your show face content creation journey. Because basically, it is about showing your face, right? I know a lot of people who will be like, okay, they want to start something, but probably a podcast because they don't want to show their face. They want to start an audio podcast because of course these days a lot of podcasts are show face podcasts. So a lot of people want to hide behind the camera to do their own type of content creation. Okay, well, to be honest with you, I'm going to have to tell you this: people will connect more to you if they can see your face and be able to relate or connect to your expressions and your emotions, whatever it is that you express on your face, whatever emotions that you express on your face. That is the easiest way for you to, like, grab the attention of your audience or your viewers. Okay, so I'm going to share with you 5 good tips that can help you start your show face content creation journey. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Gochi and this is the Small Channel Zone. I am a content strategist and in this channel I teach content creators how to come up with very good content for their audience. Also how to grow your audience on YouTube. Okay, all right, so let's get straight into this video. If you would love to watch and listen, please subscribe to this channel right now, give this video a thumbs up and share this video to somebody who might need this. All right, let's get into it. The first thing that you need to do is to embrace boldness. Okay, you know what it means to be bold? It means not being scared, not being afraid, not being worried of whatever it is that is out there. Okay, embrace the boldness and tell yourself that you can actually do this, and then you start working on it. Okay, so first of all, overcome fear, overcome the fear of the unknown. That's how you embrace boldness. Tell yourself, speak to yourself, speak to your inner self, tell yourself that you can do this. And trust me, the moment you've taken that decision, boldness is very is I wish a lot of people can understand what it means to actually overcome fear, because fear is what actually it swallows you and makes you timid. Okay, so you need to, like, overcome fear. That's the way you become bold. Tell yourself, I can do it. That's the number one thing that you need to do. Okay, now the second thing you need to do is to stop worrying about what people would say. Now I'm going to tell you a very short story. I used to be this person, right? People, content creation, especially on TikTok, it became a big thing, a huge thing during the pandemic. A lot of people took that time to start making videos because, of course, during the pandemic, a lot of people were indoors in their houses, and to pass time and for them not to feel bored, they decided to create content, make videos on TikTok and everything. It was fun. I was one of the viewers then that add to people's view and add to people's pockets, with my view. But I felt it was silly, to be honest. I felt it was silly to just be in front of camera and just, do things. Funny enough, I'm a TV person. I mean, I present on TV and all of that, but for me, that was just how it should be, right? I felt like you making videos of yourself, candid videos and all of that. I felt like that was just, it was too awkward. Okay. But then people were making money from this. People were making money from just being themselves in front of camera. And then even when I started to create, I started to wear a mask. I would wear a mask, and just hide behind the mask because I loved it. I wanted to, if you see if you go back to the post, the beginning of this video, that post that I asked you guys to read, you can feel it through the words that this person actually wants to do it, but it's just afraid of what the word would say or what the world would think. So I wanted to do it, but I was so much very concerned about what people, people who know me from a professional background, what would they say when they see me making videos of myself and all of that? People, my family, my friends, and all of that. I was so worried about it that even when I started, I used to wear a mask. Right. So, but eventually one day I was like, you know what? I don't really care. So this is what I'm going to tell you. This is what worked for me. I decided to see the world as a coin. There are two sides to a coin, right? When you toss a coin, it's either one side of the coin facing you and the other side faces the ground or the table, wherever it's placed. Now you have to see the world as two sides of the coin and take it that the people who would appreciate your video is that side of the coin that is facing you. That's the world, the side of the world that will appreciate your video, love your video, and help you become something out of content creation. So you can just use that mindset and try to forget about what the world thinks and just do you. Okay, so just try to just be you and the world will adjust eventually. Okay, so try not to worry about what the world thinks. It's about you. It's about yourself. It's about your future. You know where what you're driving at. You know where you're heading at. So whatever the world thinks shouldn't be a problem to you. Okay. All right. So the next point I'm going to share with you is to master the art of bringing your ideas into life using voice and visuals. I'm going to start with voice first. So I'm going to give an instance, right? You have opinions in this world. Everybody have different opinions about different things. Right now in the digital space has made the world actually small. It has made the world small, meaning that you can read articles online, you can read blogs, you can watch vlogs, you can read stories on different blogs and all of that. You can watch videos, trendy stories and everything, and you can actually have your own different opinion from what you are seeing or from how different people have reacted to each of the trending issues. So if you want your voice to be heard, or not even, you don't even have to want, like, why don't you come up with, make your voice heard, right? Bring your voice, create a content or bring your ideas into a life through your voice. I'm going to give an instance. There are some trending issues here in Nigeria. If you live in Nigeria, there's the issue of the Idibias, okay? Two-Face and Annie Idibias separation is currently trending. There's also the issue of Senator Natasha and the Senate President trending. There's also the issue of Nedu. We all know Nedu of the Honest Bunch podcast. So many people have different opinions. You also have your own opinion. Why don't you just set your camera and start speaking? People want to listen to you. Trust me, there are a lot of people that would agree with your own opinion, that we want to connect or relate to you or comment on whatever it is that you have to say. At the same time, there are people that will not agree, that will also want to comment. So whichever way, that is people engaging in, in your video, in your content already. Okay, so learn to bring your ideas into visual or voice representation. Okay, bring them to life. Now when it comes to visual, if you are someone, for instance, you love nature and you're just taking a walk, you see a beautiful bird, you love this bird, right? I'm sure that there are a lot of people who will see this bird and will also appreciate it. So why don't you just take your camera and just record? Okay, it could be a bird, it could be a flower, it could be anything. The moment once you have this creative idea, some people will just record and just leave it in their phone to rot away. Oh my god, why did you then record it? If you're not recording it for people to actually appreciate this beauty, so why did you then record it? Bring your ideas into visual and audio, bring them to life through visuals and voice. Okay, so now the next tip I'm going to share with you is create content for people and not bots. Now what do I mean by that? Bots meaning robots. Okay, so let's say for instance in content marketing, right? Before, in the past, people would just make contents for marketing, and they don't even make it relatable. You just come and share a product, talk about it, you show people a product, and then you don't even take your time to show how this product can actually add value to human beings that you want to buy this product. You just show the product and then that is it. Okay, so that is you creating content for bots. If you are creating content for content marketing, for instance, you have to create a video, tell a story, how this product has impacted in somebody's life, somebody who actually make use of this product, and how it has transformed the person's life in one way or the other, how it has impacted the person's life. That is you now creating content for humans whom you want to actually buy this product. Okay. And if you're creating content like just, in a digital space, if let's say it's not content marketing right now, the way you can create content for humans and not bots is by doing things like telling stories in your content, giving, live examples of how, whatever it is you're trying to educate people on, how it has actually impacted one or two persons or impacted you, just make sure that there's storytelling that tells you. Telling story alone shows that you're actually speaking to humans and not bots. You don't just come and say something and expect people to, you know, just have an understanding of what you're saying without you actually breaking it down or explaining to people. Okay, so even if you are trying to jump on a trend, make sure that you tweak it a bit by either telling story, ensure that you are engaging your audience. Okay, which now brings me to the next and the very last point. Try to build your own audience. Be intentional about building your own audience. Okay. So if you are jumping into trends, be very careful not to lose audience. Now, let me tell you something. In one of my videos I just posted recently, I talked about how getting viral can actually ruin your channel. Getting viral so fast, getting a viral video can actually harm your channel because most times there's usually no sustainability in it. Okay, so even if you're jumping on a trend that is going viral, you really need to tweak it a bit to make it your own thing so that you build your own audience, so that you don't have a shared audience. Most viral videos that are trending and people want to jump on trend, the audience you get from such videos are shared audience, and you don't want that. So be intentional about building your own audience by trying to make sure that, in as much as you jump on trends or topics, make sure that you do it, you create in your own style, you pass your own information in your own style, in your own uniqueness, in your own genuineness, and that way you can build your own audience. All right, guys, I hope this video was helpful to you. If you're still contemplating about starting your content creation journey, I hope that with these few points that I've shared with you today, you are going to be able to have a change of mind and start creating content immediately. Trust me, content creation, creating content is a new way to becoming millionaire, billionaire, is a new way to earning a six-figure income. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and share this video with somebody who might need it. Join my Telegram group. Okay, the link is in the description box. In my Telegram group, I help small digital creators grow their audience, and come up with very good content for their platform. Okay. All right, guys, I would see you in my next video. Bye.